What's good, everybody? It's Sage. We back in this joint, and today we are gonna be watching man uses his necklace as a weapon, kills a cop. I seen the title. I was like, hey, bro, I gotta react to this shit, cause what the fuck you mean he just used a necklace as a weapon? But anyway, y'all get this, y'all make sure to check out EWU body cam, bro. I fuck with this dude a lot. He got some of the best body cams on YouTube, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, we just re-upped. Oh my goodness. I ain't held this much in a while, bro. I ain't gonna say in my life, but god damn. Hold on. I can't even pull. Son. That's crazy, folks. Y'all can't even really see it for real, man. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't even gonna do all that, but y'all can't even see that for real. That shit smell crazy, bro. Oh, shit. So, yeah. Get your shit right. We finna, just enjoy this video, bro. I don't know. I done a long-ass intro. I ain't even have shit to say for real. But anyway, let's hop straight into this shit.
We will! I want now! We will! I want now! We're gonna let her go. I will murder you!
When a police sergeant is violently
Yo, is the put, my bad, bro, but is the put really that good, bro? Come on, man.
assaulted inside a casino, CCTV footage captures the entire confrontation, revealing how an ordinary
That little weak-ass slap. Hold on.
CCTV footage captures the
Look at this dude.
entire confrontation,
That little ass slap, bro. Get that shit up out of here.
revealing how an ordinary night out spiraled so dangerously out of control.
I can't lie, bro. As an officer, you gonna have to, like, hurt me. Or you gonna have to do something gross, like spit in my face or something for me to be like, alright, bro. You going to jail for assaulting an officer. If I'm an officer, bro, somebody hit me with this little... Man, get that weak ass shit up out of here. That's the best I'm finna tell him. I say, you better stop that shit. My bad, y'all.
The following footage has never been seen before. On March 10th,
Y'all doing all this in a casino, too.
2024, reports of a fight send police rushing to Batavia Downs Casino in New York. Radio traffic indicates that a sheriff's sergeant is being assaulted by a highly combative couple.
Where's he at? 5-6, start with your mask. Officer down, officer down.
Take his vest off, CPR. Hurry up.
By the time backup arrives, the sergeant
Hold on, y'all. This ain't the craziest stuff, but I'm gonna see if y'all can even see this jump. Y'all probably can't, but this shit. That shit smoke good as fuck, and that shit break like butter. So that shit finna smoke good too.
lies unresponsive and requires CPR as one officer fights to save the sergeant's life.
I ain't got no rolling papers though, so I'm finna be hitting the pot.
Others focus on detaining the suspects, 33-year-old Michael Elmore and 39-year-old Lindsay Wilcox, who are restrained separately on the floor.
Y'all ain't even married? Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's an ounce, bro. I ain't weigh that shit yet, but that's gotta be.
Do you want to get out of this? Listen to me. Verbal direction. We're gonna put you in a car. Do you understand? You will walk. You will walk, and you will give us no trouble. All right. You're getting stood up. All right. Stand up. Stand up. Drag.
As Michael is dragged away, officers turn their attention to Lindsay.
All right. On the count of
That shit look goofy as fuck, bro.
3, 1, 2, 3. Stand up.
Okay. Hold my shirt down, you dumb. Hold it down. Hold the shirt down.
I'm not playing this game.
Hey!
I'm not playing this game.
All right, stop. What the Y'all really illegal on the whole bullshit. I don't give a
Hold on, y'all. I just clicked off trying to pause. What the fuck did she just say? Y'all really illegal on the whole bullshit. What the fuck is she talking about?
Legal on the whole bullshit. I don't give
I'm glad the officer said something.
As officers
We don't
continue
know either.
administering CPR for Sergeant Sanfratello, Michael and Lindsay are transported to the station. Surveillance footage, witness statements, and the account of Michael and Lindsay's friend Cody would later reveal how the confrontation began.
We're at my house, chilling. I don't go out like that ever. They came over, they're like, oh, what's up? I'm like, hanging out, at the house. So they're like, oh, can we hang out? I'm like, sure. I'm like, I'm feeling lucky. It was me. I'm like, I'm feeling lucky. Let's go to the casino.
Shortly after arriving at the casino, Cody won $200 and invited Michael and Lindsay to join him at the bar for a celebratory round of drinks. However, the reception they received was far from welcoming. At the crowded bar, a disagreement quickly developed over how long the group had been waiting for drinks. From Cody's perspective,
I can't lie, bro. I know it's annoying to wait on food sometimes, but to be honest with you, it is better to just leave if you're that bored, bro. It is not going to do nothing for you or anybody around you for you to cause a whole scene over not getting your food or not getting your drink on time. Like, I'm just being straight up with y'all. People be getting pissed off at all these workers and shit. I understand. Act like a fucking adult. Have some impulse control. Y'all know what that shit is? Search it up.
he and his friends were simply being ignored. The bartenders, however, would describe the interaction very differently.
I went over there and he was saying, you're serving this person, this person, this person, you're not serving us. And, I said, I don't need to serve you.
Damn, you talking to a bad bitch like that. She ain't really that bad, but you feel me? She above the 7 to 8 area, so that means she already, just generally attractive. So you doing that, to somebody like that who probably got a good personality and shit, I'm kind of just talking out my ass. I don't know how she but come on, bro. How you gonna do that shit to somebody like that?
It is not my job to serve somebody who's disrespectful. I don't need to do that. And it just, escalated. And
so he was like, you, I can't get a drink like what I do to you. You're acting crazy. Your job is to serve me.
so I told him, I said, you need to sit down. You can leave. We are not going to get a drink here. You need to leave.
She has to do this to drunk people all the time, by the way. Because, yeah, bro. It just says enough.
You were talking to Mike. So I'm like, okay. Because I'm going to stand over here away from him so I can get my drink.
Though Cody appeared to understand the bartender's stern warning, Michael and Lindsay would not be nearly as receptive. They continued arguing with the staff, leaving the bartenders with no other choice but to call.
Y'all ever been in the car and your mom start tripping on the fast food worker, bro? Or your dad start tripping on the fast food worker, bro? That shit is so embarrassing, bro. It's damn near as bad as being left at the checkout while your mom goes and gets some other stuff from out the grocery store. Like the cashier ain't waiting on us. But yeah, bro. That shit's just gotta be so embarrassing for the other dude there. He brought these two people thinking we're just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna celebrate with my friends and shit. This is why you gotta hang out with the right people. Because he went from having a good night with his friends and taking them out to the bar, getting lucky and shit at the casino, to what the title of the video is. He ends up slamming out a police officer just because y'all wanted to go chill.
Call for backup.
I went to call security because they're swearing, they're yelling, they're slamming on the bar or whatever. Security came over and then they were like, we're not leaving. And they were like, well, if you're not leaving, you're going to be arrested.
A security officer soon arrived to escort the couple out of the casino. Moments later, he was joined by Genesee County Sheriff Sergeant Thomas Sanfratello, who was working at the casino on a special assignment detail that evening. His arrival does little.
If this is probably gonna be dude that dies. He's been shown too many times in the video. He got sent there on a special request, bro. He's probably trying to work overtime, probably trying to get some extra vacation days. You never know when shit's gonna pop off as an officer, bro. You gotta be on 10 at all times, and even then, it probably still ain't even good enough sometimes.
Little to defuse the situation.
My bad for not looking at y'all, bro. I'm used to my camera being on this side of the screen. I hate not being able to look at the camera.
The sheriffs, they know me. A couple of them know me. I'm like, I got him. They're like, get him out of there. I'm like, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. So I go to get him up.
With Cody's help and pressure from law enforcement, Michael and Lindsay finally left the bar. But as they made their way towards the exit, Lindsay appeared to become increasingly frustrated with their escort. Though Michael briefly managed to separate the two, the calm would be short-lived. What should have been a simple walk out of the casino would soon instead mark the beginning of an explosive chain reaction.
As I got him going up, something happens with Lindsay behind.
Oh, hold on. I didn't know that she hit his chin, though. That, I don't care, bro. Even if you just got, like, something like that to it, like, that's, I don't even want to do that to myself. That shit gonna hurt my jaw.
Behind us that we don't hear. He's like, oh, my. I hear the sheriff say, you're under arrest. Puts her down. When he put her down, that's when Buddy started going crazy.
Though Cody was present for the altercation, he later admits he...
I fucking hate people who be pressing like that. I'm finna give y'all close personal shit, bro. What about this shit is intimidating? What about that shit is intimidating, bro? Deadass. If you're gonna do something, bro, just do it and don't say a word. Why are you even doing all the theatric bullshit, bro? You acting like you in a movie.
He was too intoxicated to clearly remember what happened.
Man, that shit remind me of how Disney characters press each other, bro. They be walking up to each other's face, pick them up by their shirt and shit. Oh, Looney Tunes ass bullshit.
Next. Fortunately, a responding security officer recalled the events in vivid detail.
Her boyfriend starts going ballistic.
Yeah.
Get the off my girlfriend, da-da-da-da-da. So I grabbed him. I said, yo, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You leave. Man, his friend is trying to help me. Like, yo, get out, bro. It's good. They got her. She's under arrest. That's what they're trying to tell you. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So he gets mad and storms out.
Okay.
So when he do that, my instant ticket, I said, damn, he might be going to get a gun. I don't know what the he's going to do.
Yeah.
So I follow him.
However, seconds after leaving
He's actually pretty aware, bro. That's how he made it out of this.
the casino, Michael came rushing back in. By this point, he had torn several metal chains from around his neck and was swinging them wildly as he charged back towards Lindsay.
He bull rushes me. I moves out the way. He runs past me.
He ran and lunged off the stairs. I caught him like midair. Grabbed him, you know what I'm saying? Like he tried to jump over me, to jump on somebody else.
His friend grabbed.
Hey, W friend, bro. Like, he was trying his best not to hurt, bro. Because if he really wanted to, and if he was jumping like that at somebody trying to rush them, he would have got knocked the fuck out of the air. If you've ever tried, like, jumping, like, running and then jumping onto somebody, they can revert your body weight to wherever the fuck, bro. They can send your ass flying. Be careful doing that bullshit. You're not in an anime, folk. You're not.
Grab him.
Okay.
Then I run and grab him.
Yeah.
And now we both like pulling him back like, yo.
According to multiple witnesses, Sergeant Sanfratello drew his taser on Michael, fired, and missed, with at least one of the probes lodging itself in the forearm of a security guard. With Michael refusing to comply,
Boy caught a mad stray, bro. Imagine you're trying to help the situation de-escalate and your own man's going. Have your ass tweaking and shit. Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be getting assaulted on a police officer ×2 today, bro. He do that shit to me, I'm slapping the fuck out of him.
Sergeant Sanfratello moved in
Me as a security guard, though. Not me right now.
to help restrain him. Though Lindsay was momentarily left unattended, one of the casino's patrons quickly stepped in to restrain her.
Okay.
Michael then repeatedly struck Sergeant Sanfratello in the face with the metal chains before placing him
Yo, how is he holding them back like this, bro? There's no way he's this strong. He gotta be off something.
in a chokehold and
Something
tackling
right.
him to the ground. As Michael fell to the floor, multiple security guards, an undercover officer, and even Michael's friend joined forces to hold him down. With Michael finally restrained, the chaos drew the attention of dozens of onlookers. Many began recording the scene, unaware the night's most harrowing moments had yet to unfold.
Look at me, stop! Don't stop! Stop! Scream old lady! Stop! God, that's my wife!
He's off of something, bro. Whether he drank too much liquor or what, something. Nah, bro. He gotta be on some uppers. He up on something, bro.
My wife! Don't stop! Kill you! We will! My wife! I'm down! We're gonna let her go!
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. This shit gonna take a whole little minute, but y'all gotta get the reference. Man, my shit's slow, 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, bro, if y'all know ball,
I knew you'd be the strongest opponent I ever faced.
Oh, yeah.
But I still didn't think it'd be over this quickly. Not the ending I wanted. I don't get a pudding cup, and the Super Saiyan God is not here. It's time to punish Earth. I'll take some pride in the fact that it took Beerus the Destroyer to kill me. Indeed. That's a fine way to rationalize your death. You shall die with your honor intact.
All right, that's enough moving around! I don't care for how many years you and my husband have known each other. Your selfish pudding cup fight has ruined my 38th birthday party!
Oh, so that's how old she is.
Chill out, Bulma.
Oh.
How dare you!
That's my wife! Damn!
You!
Hold on. Y'all don't know the hype of this right here. Y'all don't know this hype. Y'all wasn't there for this. You ain't watched the movie.
Anger over Bulma getting hits made him even stronger.
What you know about Battle of Gods? Damn.
What the heck was that?
The Capsule Corporation's probably testing some new explosives again without a permit.
Hear me out. My bad, my bad.
Impressive show, but it only proved you're not the Super Saiyan God either. I shall leave then, but only after destroying the Earth.
Hey, bro, I had to pop that in here. I can't lie. Tell me that don't sound like him, though. Hey, bro, if they would have watched Battle of Gods, they would have seen this shit coming, bro. He got veins popping in his head, chat. Y'all seen that? Bro. Look at that.
While Michael continued to yell, Sergeant Sanfratello took a moment to catch his breath. However, it soon becomes clear that something is terribly wrong.
Everybody else put it on Facebook, but they did something to homegirl. That's what it was. If anybody would have did something to me, you would have acted just like that. So look at this cop. Yeah, he check on him. Check on him.
What the fuck?
Check on him.
Is this nigga asking? Y'all, do y'all know who that is, bro? If y'all ain't watched 1,000 Year Blood War, y'all ain't gonna get this, bro. Yo, is this asking, bro? How the fuck did he do that shit?
On him. Oh, you just made it worse. You just made it worse. Hold it. Yeah, check on him.
Oh, no. After collapsing, Sergeant Sanfratello stops breathing and goes limp with no pulse.
Yo.
Multiple bystanders, security guards, and officers immediately jump into action, desperately attempting to save his life. Others try to remove Michael from the scene.
Quit! Go ahead, no. Quit! I'll break your Keep him out of sight. Keep him out of sight. Put him out of sight.
Eventually, officers wrangle both Michael and Lindsay away from the scene. Paramedics soon arrive at the casino, taking over life-saving efforts for the sergeant and deploying a Lucas device, a machine designed to perform uninterrupted CPR. Once secured over his chest, the device begins delivering rapid, forceful compressions.
Damn.
While paramedics work, officers and security personnel try to make sense.
I don't like seeing that, bro. I've seen that shit happen for real, for real. It's... When somebody die, bro, like, that shit's just bad. Like, even just the first few minutes of that shit, while you're sitting there trying to get them back and everything, that shit is damn near just as bad as when you can't get them back at all in their rigor mortis. They, like, stop moving and shit. They pose up. Like...
of how his heart stopped.
Recent cardiac history, right? He was just sick.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe he was out for cardiac. His heart was
I know he was wrapped around his legs pretty good, but his cognitive disease from it, I was hanging on the ground. He must have got kicked in the chest or something. I'm not sure.
Whatever caused the sergeant's sudden collapse remains unknown. Soon the officer's attention would be pulled to another devastating.
I'm not putting this on the officer. Don't think that. But, oh, by the way, I paused that shit on 911 seconds. But, hear me out, bro. If that cop, like, already knew that he had cardiac shit, and if that is what killed him, why he is still an officer? Like, I understand you got passion for it, but you can do office work. Like, there's other shit that you can do. He's going on special missions and shit, bro.
The sun might show up here. Alright, let's guess follow them coming out. There he is. Hey!
Yo, that shit just gave me chills, bro.
Cover.
Corey, we got you. Yeah, I got your key, buddy. I know.
Oh my god, bro. My dad was sending me some shit last night, bro. Talking about some, like, he was the first one to sign my birth certificate and shit like that, and I'm gonna be the first one to sign his death certificate, and he picked my first outfit, I'm gonna pick his last type shit. Like, I be thinking about that shit about my moms and my dad, bro. That shit hit, man. I ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for none of that, bro. I can't imagine how bro feeling.
As the sergeant...
Like, I've lost my grandma, my granny. She was like another mama to me, but losing a real life parent, I don't know what that's like.
Son watches on. Paramedics continue life-saving measures for more than 45 minutes.
Bro.
However, despite their best efforts, it becomes clear that no amount of life-saving intervention can revive Thomas Sanfratello, and he would be pronounced dead as a result of the assault. While his family and friends mourn the devastating loss,
50 years.
Detectives at the police station deliver the news to Michael and Lindsay.
I do want to let you know, and I don't know if anybody told you, the deputy died tonight. The deputy that was there, I don't know if
You stupid bitch! Did y'all just see what she did? I'm tripping, bro. Hold on, cause my OBS all messed up now. I might have just quit recording the video. I'm gonna be kind of... Alright, we good. Yeah. Y'all seen that, bro?
Anybody told you, the deputy died tonight.
She rolls her eyes, bro.
The deputy that was there.
Like, alright, whatever. Like, for real? Like, what the fuck is she on about? Let me see what... Damn, bro, that's police right there.
I don't know if anybody told you this yet or not, but he died. No.
Wait, why he got that? Oh, I was confused. I was like, that's a police officer in there? That's him, bro.
No. No way, bro. I didn't want the way he died. I don't want no... I didn't do him.
Alright. Hear me out, bro. This is just me talking out my ass. Take this shit with a grain of salt, bro. She rolled her eyes. She ain't give a fuck about that, dude. This dude was worried for his girl just so much, and off of the drugs, off of the drink, whatever it was, bro. He was so out of his mind. Like, that girl's completely sober right now. This dude was so out of his mind when that shit was happening, and when he hurt the officer, that bro not only didn't notice that he did something crazy, But he didn't even actually want him to die, even though he kept saying, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill your family, and all this other bullshit. He was pump faking, bro. He didn't really want that shit. And now dude's actually showing some, like, remorse. I'm speaking early. But right now, she deserves the biggest charge. I ain't gonna lie. She is the one who pushed this nigga to kill him. Not only that, but he has remorse for that shit. She ain't have a lick of that shit. She seemed annoyed by it. Like it's an inconvenience to her that dude died. It looks like this dude's gonna be affected by this shit the rest of his life. That was his initial reaction. That wasn't no, let me think of something to say. Immediately went into denial.
Oh my god. My life is over.
It is. It's over.
My life is over.
On December 17, 2024, Michael Elmore pled guilty to aggravated manslaughter in the first...
Look at that, bro. And I know he didn't just do that shit for a plea deal. I know good and well. This dude actually, like, felt so bad about doing that shit, he took the charges even though he knew his life was over. Even though he did some fucked up shit, and even though that officer's dead, rest in peace to bro. He's a man, bro. He is a real man. He ain't do what he could have done, bro. He ain't try to act like he ain't do nothing wrong and plead innocent and all this shit just because he didn't directly do that shit. Like, he knows he caused that officer death no matter what. So he really did take that shit because he couldn't sit with that, bro. He can't live with going unpunished for that shit in his own heart.
Degree and obstruction of governmental administration in the second degree. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison, followed by 5 years of...
Hey, he got off, like, good, bro. What's a girl getting?
Post-release supervision, as well as a concurrent 364-day sentence for the obstruction charge. Just over a month later, on January 21st, 2025, Lindsay Wilcox pled guilty to assault in the second degree and was sentenced to 5 years of probation.
What the fuck? Accessory to murder, bitch. The fuck is they talking about? Nah, bro, that ain't justice, y'all. That ain't justice. Dude got 20 years and 5 years of probation, and she only got the 5 years. She ain't even go to jail, prison, none of that. She got probation, and she ain't give a fuck that officer died, bro. Over her. She is what started this shit. But they can't put that up in court, bro. That ain't gonna hold up in court. Accessory to murder, bro.
Probation, along with a 6-month jail sentence with credit for time already served. Sergeant Sanfratello was 54 years old. Watch our full videos as they were...
He wasn't even that old, bro. Damn, y'all. That shit tough as fuck. I can't lie. That was a hard watch, but it was a good video, though. I can't lie. That one was interesting. Had a couple good moments. We got to do some references and shit. Not good with editing, so I just went ahead and threw that shit up in there. I ain't gonna edit none of this. Everything I post from now on is probably gonna be pretty raw. Pause. No pause. But anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all tapping in. All the love on the channel this past, couple months and everything. Even though I ain't really been that active for like 90-something days. I just started posting again like a couple days ago. Finna be posting every single day this week. Today I'm recording most of my videos. But anyways, y'all, just letting y'all know what's going on there. If anybody made it this far, make sure to like up, sub up, bro. Check out Dude channel if you can. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in, bro. That's Cine Sage. Damn, I wasn't even looking at the camera the whole time. My bad, y'all.